It is now the moment you've all been waiting for. The greatest stream and show of all history of internet prowess. Featuring your host. Welcome to the Dial-Up Chronicles! Okay, I really got to work on that. That did not go as nearly as well as I had planned that in my head. I had that like perfectly timed out in my brain. I was like, this is going to be so amazing. I'm going to introduce myself. Anyway, welcome everyone to the Dial-Up Chronicles. Oh yeah, Jason, I was watching the stream last night and I realized I never checked your email. I never checked my email. Gap New York's Gap NYS. That was amazing. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the Dial-Up Chronicles. Glad to have you here. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Kind of a new intro thing I'm doing. Like I don't have any camera or microphone on, and then I just let y'all hear me dial up and get that going, and then Oldies 107.3. 107.5. Yeah, my wife actually found this somewhere. Oh, let's play some more cool computer music. We need some more. What's this one? Oh, that's just why don't I have any more? Okay. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah, so I'm playing around with a bunch of new stuff. Like I said, I got a new computer from my wife for Christmas to stream. And it's very, very exciting. So really happy about that. And woohoo! So yeah, I've been trying all these different things. I used to have all the sound going through this microphone, and now I've got separate channels. So it's just new stuff I'm playing with, trying to figure out. But I've been having, maybe the Z moved. I've been having so much fun streaming the dial-up internet the last, I guess 10 days now. This is day 10. I thought I would do a special called the 12 Days of Dial-Up. You know, counting down to dial-up-ness. And I've just been having so much fun. Oh yeah, Gap New York's also hello. Yeah, did you like that, Gap New York's? Let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Jason. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. 432 Hertz. Hello. Feasty Winkle. Dude, you were so funny in the chat last night with all the memes you were showing at the end. That was fun. Canadian Toast, a great faithful friend of the channel. Let's see. Oh, Santa Claus, oh, Santa Claus. Just whistle into the modem like Kevin Mitnick. Oh. I could swear I used to be able to whistle 2600 hertz with some quarter tones. Let's see. Gap New Yorks. Yeah, that's your name now, buddy. Gap New Yorks. Jackson Sanders. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. How are you? Time for a dial-up party. Okay, let's see. That's a new one. Made you laugh so hard. It's New Yorks, New Yorks, New Yorks. Anyway. Didn't know Santa watched streams. Welcome, welcome everyone. Let's see. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. That is cool though, huh? Okay. So, last night I downloaded something. I can't even remember what I downloaded, but it's going to be really cool. I just know it. And I told everybody you had to come back tomorrow night to see what it is. So let's see if it even works and see what it is. I guess we'll start with that. We are connected at a whopping... Let's see. This is supposed to always be up. This thing... I messed it up. Oh, I see what I did. I'm supposed to, I don't remember how. Anyway. When I restart the computer next stream, it should work correctly. I messed it up. Let's see. Jackson Sanders, you got 33K when you connected. You put it in the Discords. Okay, cool. Feasty, you had a hat that said bug juiced. You lost it somewhere. Okay, funny. Oh man, I just remembered linemen's headsets. I've never gotten one, but I bet you can test lines. Huh. Okay, that's interesting, Feasty. Anyway, we're connecting at a whopping 21.6K. As you can see, the internal modem is currently in use. I'm guessing my phone line is too noisy to use the external modem. I don't know why that is, but for whatever reason, the external modem doesn't work sometimes. The internal modem turns out to be more reliable when my traditional landline is noisy. And I kind of tried to play all the sound a little bit in the beginning of the stream, but we're using a traditional landline phone. And we are connected to an ISP called Dial-Up for Less. It's a real ISP that I actually pay for. So that's really fun. Sorry, I'm messing with settings here. And then I've got a real computer, a Dell computer with the Pentium 2 processor, running Windows 98 OS. This is actually my wife's childhood computer. The only thing we had to change so far was the hard drive, I want to say. I think that's it. I don't think we've changed anything else. So that's what we're working with tonight. You can see we're getting speeds faster than 21.6 according to the Netstat. Net Zero back in the day was a real dial-up for less, $9 a month, yeah. I guess that's what I pay dial-up for less. Alright, let's go back to the background music for now. Okay, we'll come back to that. Did that sound loud to y'all? It sounded loud to me, but I can't tell anything yet. Okay. Downloading this forever file. It's Sonic and Knuckles Chaotix. One day it'll finish. 88 hours left to go. Okay, let me pause that. So I got this demo here of something. I don't know what it is exactly. Okay, it's called SLR Demo. So let's check that out. Let me go to SLR. What was that called? SLR Demo? Demo executable. Okay. And let's see. So that should be in downloads. I don't even remember what this was. Does anybody remember what this is that I downloaded last night? SLR demo.executable. Oh, before I do that, let me check all my feeds here. Let me get on IRC. Y'all hear that? I love that sound. I love the sound of the IRC getting going. All those pings. Guys, you can join this IRC. The link is in the description below. If you have any kind of internet relay chat, you don't have to use Merc. I'm using MIRC, but you can use XChat. But if you look at the description, you can see where to go. Okay, so I'm getting on IRC. Let's see. Usually AOL comes up right away, so it might not be working tonight. Let's see. Maxi Gamer Phoenix Voodoo Banshee goes for like $72. There's one in the Ukraine for $23. AIM service can't be reached. That's what I was afraid of. Because usually AOL will come on all by itself. Now I'm using a Phoenix server to do this. Sometimes they have issues. But still, if you haven't joined yet, I have the link to that in the description below as well. Let's see. I should be signed into MSN Messenger. Ugh, nobody's online right now. But I also have a link to the website that should help you figure that out as well. I'm using Nina as a server, and y'all should get on that. Okay, let's see. Okay, and I'm going to check my email real fast. Jason, you sent me an email yesterday, and I said I was about to check it. And then I watched the stream last night, and I never checked it. Oh, look, it's trying to connect to AOL now. I wonder if that means it's going to work now for some reason, somehow. I got one new message. Okay, I don't know why it automatically tried to connect again. Oh, Jason, you're on, alright, Jason's online. Good deal. Looks like we might not be able to use, AOL tonight, but that's okay. Here we go, Jason123Santa@juno.com. Here's 2 kilobytes of Christmas joy. Oh. That's funny. Here, let's look at this. Let's just open it. It's 1.51 kilobyte. Sweet. Repost to spread 2 kilobytes of Christmas joy. I should make this my background tonight. Right now I have as my background JotDot's computer system from the 90s, where he was able to multi-link. If there's any specific website y'all want me to check out, we also have a link to our Discord in the show notes in the description below, and you guys can join Discord and send a website, and I can try to go to that website if you'd like me to. I'm checking the Discord right now, actually. Okay. Wait. All right. Let's see. Let me make that a background. Oh, sorry. I'm in my brain's all over the place like dial-up. Wait, what did I do with the... Here it is. Set as background. Whoa. It looks... Oh, it looks like a mess. That's okay though. It's kind of fun. All right, let me get back on my website, and so I can set some stuff up just in case I need to use the little boy's room in a minute. Not right now though. Oh, you gotta go to bed? At least you kind of got here. Would have told you about my website, but it just got taken down due to lack of traffic. It was for our youth group, 100% hand coded, 432 hertz. That's so cool. Gap New Yorks. That's your name now, Gap New Yorks. Christmas could get a little messy. That's why it's dial-up miss now. Christmas no longer exists. We're finding another way to get the Christ out of Christmas. I'm just kidding. That is a terrible joke. I love Christmas, and I'm thankful to God and Jesus that the stream is working. I got a healthy stream, so I'm always happy about that. Because you never know. But I called my sister today and told her to come check out the 12 days of dial-up. And she said, Merry Christmas. And I said, no, it's Merry Dial-Up Miss. It's Merry Dial-Up Miss. Had to correct her. Okay, that's for later. All right, thank you for the email, Jason. Feel free to send me an email. That's also in the description below. As long as you're okay with your email being read on stream. Make sure you're okay. You know, get a dummy email or something if you want. You fully accepted your fate as a Gap New Yorks. Awesome. You just have that feeling like a Beastie Boy, you know? Down in Brooklyn! You're racing in New York and get gaped. Jason is your middle name, Santa. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Oh, yeah. It's part of your last name. Jason Santasero. 432 hertz. Thank you for being here as always. So happy. Dude, you helped me out really hardcore the other day when you came to my unlisted test stream, because I did not realize how delayed the sound was earlier, so you saved my butt. Alright, let me go to downloads. I'm looking for slrdemo.executable. Yeah, so I had to change some camera setups, but before you could see the computer monitor here, but now it's a different setup so you can't see it, so I'm going to hopefully, for New Year's, get a separate camera just for the computer monitor. So I think hopefully y'all will like that. Let's see, I probably passed it up already. SLR demo. I feel all out of sorts. Oh, it's because JotDot can't be here. No, he's here. He just can't. He's not as focused on the stream as he should be. It's messing me all up. Oh, Jason just signed in. Oh, right. Cool. I love the backup sound. Yeah, I love the backup sound. Okay. Let's see. SLR demo. Should be in here. Sure, I passed it up. Let me see. What is it called? SLR demo executable. Sleazy, steamy, and sleazy Lucas. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. It's good to have you as always. Always good to have you. We're really getting close to dial-up, miss. The 12 days of dial-up is coming to an end. Can't believe we're so close already. Looking for a file I downloaded last night that I said I was going to play today. And I can't seem to see where it is. It might have to go to my computer. Sometimes that happens. That might be what's going on. Though it should come up right here. It should. Sometimes it doesn't. There it is. There it is. I just couldn't see it for whatever reason. Okay. $232 files unzipped successfully. 232. All right, let's go to unzip files. Let's go to the zip files. Now I gotta find where that is. Gosh, I don't even know where it is. I don't see it. I don't even know what it was called. I didn't think it was a zip file because it said executable. Oh my gosh. This isn't it, huh? No. Wait. Yeah, this gives me dates on everything. Oh, so. It was in C-Games. Okay, but I don't see that here. C-Games. See, this is supposed to stay up, and I messed up somehow. I messed it up. Anyway, not that we're using it right now, I guess. It's not letting you. It's not letting us send messages on MSN. That's weird. Nothing's working tonight, huh? Okay, it's not an unzipped. Oh, it's in C-Games. I see what you mean. Okay, thank you, Jason. I see what you mean. There it is. PP Golf. PP Golf. PP Golf. I'm going to turn down my AC real quick. Golly, it's hot. I'll be right back. This isn't a be right back. Well, I'll be back in like 1 millisecond. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, like I said, I'm right back here, and let's see. Okay. Alrighty, let's there's a bunch of stuff in here. So yeah, this is the thing I downloaded last night at the end of the stream. Lucas is an anagram for claws. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Y'all are so funny, man. But this took about 40 minutes to download last night. So like the last half hour of the stream was just y'all watching this download, which was awesome. But you guys watched it, so that was cool. And I watched it too, actually. But I have no idea what any of this stuff is, so I don't know where to even begin. Anyway, sorry, I was asking my wife how the sound was. Just got a bunch of new toys for the stream, mainly a new computer. I got one of my dial-up mispresents early. Got a new computer to stream with, so just messing with stuff. Let's see, what is this? Let's do golf.bat. Insert Picture Perfect Golf CD and hit any key to continue. First time hearing that? Wait. First time hearing what? That I got the new computer? Yeah. Wait, yeah. I thought you had heard that. Okay. But yeah, it's really awesome. Got a new computer just for streaming. What's going on with MSN Messenger, Jason? Okay, you gotta have the CD for that. Well, maybe we can get the PPG demo. Nope. Ooh, I got a message. Okay, no, you just signed in. Oh, and I heard the beeps on ISN. Okay, but you did... Oh, look at this. Let me close these. Yes. Yes. I'm all out of sorts without my partner in dial-up, JotDot. Okay, let me try to send him a message now. See if that works. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. That was your first time hearing Lucas as an anagram for claws. I never thought of that either. I knew Lucas was secretly Santa. Wait, Santa is in an anagram too for something else. Eek! Happy Christmas to all, and to all a stable connection on dial-up. Oh yeah, it's not working. Okay, well we downloaded something that's probably not going to work. Because it wants me to have a CD. I have to have a CD for this. Let's see, maybe it'll work now. Maybe it's because I kept Xing out of this. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Let's see, where'd the file go? Anyway, we downloaded this file for 45 minutes and... surprise! It doesn't work. Let's see. Let me go back to it. Let's see if we can get anything to work. Universal VESA BIOS extension bundle copy license to Lyric International Corporation. Support video card not detected. Installation aborted. Oh, great. What's S-test executable? Error installing Sound Blaster 2006. VB test. VESA VBE test. This program will test every function in the VESA VBE interface specifications for correct conformance. If any errors are encountered, they will be logged to the file vebatest.log. In the current directory, hit any key to start. Oh crap, what did I do? You switched to MSN instead of LWM. Don't think it's going to work because the game requires a CD, Jason. Yeah, I think you're right. The VB test is finished. The MS-DOS program has terminated. Alright, well. Well, that was fun. I'm glad y'all came back tonight to see what happened with the download. You know, I was watching a video about Alta Vista. I really want to check out. I really want to go on Alta Vista. It was a really cool, interesting little documentary, like little mini documentary about Alta Vista, like a popular search engine in the 90s. So, let's see what I got here. Okay, I got that. I got... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working, Jason. Yeah, go on Protoweb Alta Vista. I agree. We've barely done anything yet. Oh, he's not online now, yeah. Okay, well, nothing's working tonight, but except IRC. IRC is always very reliable, so... Let's go to Netscape Navigator 4.8, where I've got Protoweb set as a proxy. See, this is supposed to stay up, but I did something to mess it up. Alright, Jason has just signed in. Jason, I'm going to let you send me a message this time, buddy. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I really have been enjoying doing the dial-up channel and streaming dial-up internet for all the world to see. And doing this 12 days of dial-up special. It's been a great time. It's coming to an end, though. But then I'm really hoping to do a New Year's Eve and New Year's Day dial-up special. Alright. Alta Vista. You know what I can do? I don't have to do that, but I can do that. Okay, it's got Alta Vista, which is like kind of like Retrozilla, like the inverse of Mozilla, like a new old version of Alta Vista, which is really cool. But I want to go to actual Alta Vista. See, I don't know how to keep that up. I know there's an option. I want to be able to keep it up there. See, shows all my stuff. Intel Pentium 2 CPU system. What is that? See, I hope that doesn't mess it up. Dang, I haven't restored Alta Vista yet. Well, I guess that's because they have Alta Vista. Whoa, look at all this. No, that didn't fix it. Thought if I did the enable lock. That would fix it. See, it's not supposed to go away. But I X'd out of it and that messed it up. Whoopsie. Okay. I can't. There we go, lock station. I don't know what the password is. Did y'all hear that? Huh. MSN Messenger doesn't want to work, huh, Jason? Okay. No worries. Anyway, I don't know how to keep this up right now. But hopefully when I restart the computer, that'll fix that. Yeah. All right, let's go to Alta Vista 97. We'll go use the Wayback Machine to check it out. Yeah, I was watching a really interesting, it was very short, it's like 15 minutes long, about Alta Vista. But they apparently made Alta Vista by mistake. Like some people were working on something and it was an accident, and then it became super popular and they didn't know what to do. Oh yeah, go to Alta Vista. Yeah, we'll have to let's check out Alta Vista 2 in a minute. But this is altavista.com. This is 1997. And for any of you that used the web in the 90s, you might remember that this was a very popular search engine. We should go to Ask Jeeves as well. Ask Jeeves, that was one of my favorite. Free software, contests, creative web. Create your personal web page for free with Howdy. We should create our own personal web page. GIF 89A, okay. Let's search for something. What's something we want to look up? Let's look up Walmart. I always think of the coolest things to search for, and then when I'm actually on stream to do it, I forget everything. I can't think of anything to search for. Let's see, we'll do that if I search for anything. It's because it's an archived version. It's not like a restored version. Okay, this looks like it's trying to do something. See, this is where it's nice to see the net stat, to see. to see if anything's actually happening. Like, as you can see, the N is moving and it looks like it's trying to do something. But according to the Netstat, nothing's happening. Of course, you can look down here too, and if you see these green things, if you see these monitors blinking, you know something's happening. Right. Yeah, I need to close some stuff up, Burger Ping. Dang. See what I can close here. Guess I don't need NetZero or Juno. I don't think I need this either. Okay, I want WinZip right there. Ooh, I am getting some messages on IRC. Hee. Let me hit delete CRTL. Let me see. Look at all this stuff up here. What is all this stuff? CQ light. Need to end that. All right. Need to end some other stuff too. See, I don't know what any of this is though, so I'm afraid to end it. If I end it, I'm afraid it'll do something. Okay. End task is not responding. Okay. Burger Ping! Wait. No, I don't want to exit IRC. Okay. Okay, so because it's an archive version, like, nothing's working except the page itself, which is okay. Add your URL to the most popular search engines. But what we can do is go to this thing called AltaVista, which is like kind of a recreation of AltaVista that's functioning. So again, it's like functional nostalgia. Okay. Anyway, you can see we're trying to click on something else, but nothing seems to be working. Yeah, see how nothing's happening? Let's try one more thing just for fun. Let's go to a different. Let's go to a different year. Let's try 1998. Let's see if something's happening here. Okay, a little something happened for a second. Connect host. Waiting for a reply. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm going to take a real quick break. I'm just going to grab me a drinky. And I'll be right back. I'll check that message on IRC. Did y'all hear the beep? Don't go anywhere! Okay, whoops. Didn't have my mic on. Alright, none of y'all left. Good job. But I'm kind of surprised Alta Vista is not restored. However, I'm sure it's much harder to restore these web pages and make them work like it was, 1997 or 1996 or 1998 or whatever. Sure, it's much harder than it seems. Let's see if I click on something in here. Cool links. Yeah, so you can tell something's happening by the not only the net stat here, but also you can see the little computer, the two computers talking to each other, and they blink. And that kind of helps you tell something happened. You used to use Alta Vista and Lycos, Feisty. Awesome, very good. Quickly and easily find the hottest spots on the internet with our SmartNet collection of pre-searched links. Simply click on your favorite category, select a link, and you're on your way. Games, games, games! Magic Bit, a division of Alta Vista Technology, 1671 Dell Avenue, Suite 209, Campbell, California. Let's go. Let's go there. Send us an email. We want to hear what you think. Oh, we should send them an email. Send an email. Well, every time I go to the Outlook Express, AOL tries to come on. We know AOL doesn't work right now, so I'm just going to cancel that. Ooh, I need to check my IRC. Oh, what did I do? I hit tab. Whoops. I'm sure this won't work at all. Okay, hit send, and then to actually make it send, we have to go send all. Yes. Nerdo Elm Street. Hey, first time viewer, first time calling. Netscape is bringing back so many childhood memories. Awesome. Okay, we probably grew up in the same time then. Nerdo Elm Street. Thank you for joining, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we are the only streamers of dial-up internet. I dare you to find another streamer of dial-up internet. Thank you so much for joining us. Feisty Winkle says, I'm very good at writing spiders. I considered making a decentralized search engine once. Oh, okay, yeah, like that kind of spider. I guess ads could be decentralized, also provided a proper JavaScript cascade system and node validation. Problem though is people put viruses in ads sometimes. Blah! I didn't know that. Okay, well the email's been sent. I doubt anything will come from it, but hey. Thank you so much for being here, Nordo Elm Street. Yeah, Netscape. The biggest memory I have from Netscape is just the comets moving on the top. Like when you search for something, that's the biggest thing. Let's go to games. Okay, Yeah, you're 39. I'm 41. Grew up online since 94, 95. Awesome, awesome. Jason says the serial port. Y'all, if y'all haven't already, check out my interview with the serial port with Mark from the serial port. If you go to his YouTube channel and then click on live, we did a live stream where he interviewed me. And it was awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. All right. I don't know if anything is going to work. Let's click on cool links. Oh, okay. I already did that. God, what did I do to make this not work right? I hope that... All right. It's no big deal. Maybe I'll want to see the whole screen anyway. I don't know. Says 943 bytes read. Some little thing happened. You can see on the netstat here. Hey, look, our CPU usage went down finally. Oh, look, this came up. Welcome to the Tech Support Center. Need some help? Look no further. There are tons of ways to get help. You can use this page, email us, call us at 408. Oh, we should call their number, huh? 408-364-8775. Or fax us. I need a fax. Emailing and receiving postcards. Internet postcards. What is internet postcards? How do I make an internet postcard? Use Howdy. To make your postcard, adding your own image and text. Press the preview button to what your card would look like. When you are satisfied, press the Ship It button. Next, press Send to the Web button. Howdy will prepare your postcard for the web, then name your postcard whatever you wish. The extension will be RDZ and cannot be changed. Shoot, I still haven't checked in on IRC. A drinky break, says Burger Ping. I know, Burger Ping, you heard the beeps? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that so cool? All right, so let's go to altavista.com. Anyway, AltaVista is like a kind of a restored version of AltaVista. I want to say something like that. It's kind of like a functioning AltaVista, basically. %, of 33K. 53%. And this is what AltaVista looked like. Like, this is pretty close contextually. Okay, cool. Let's look up some stuff. Let's look up Nintendo. Let's look up Nintendo DS. What if I look that up? I love retro video games. I think I like watching other people play retro video games more than I love playing it now, though. Hey, here we go. My Nintendo DS collection. National Lampoon! Rocking a Christmas shirt tonight. A dial-up shirt. Oh my goodness. This is like text only. Exactly what he has. He has a Nintendo DS NTR-00001, a Japanese import. He has a Nintendo DS Lite, a Japanese import. He has a Nintendo USB Wi-Fi adapter, NTR/010 USA. You guys remember playing Mario Kart DS over Wi-Fi and playing online for the first time? And maybe you had to call Nintendo support and they took control of your computer and turned your secure WPA internet into a WEP so you could play online, because it had to be set to WEP back then. Here's his software. He has Advance Wars, Animal Crossing, Big Brain Academy, Brain Age, Bomberman, Bubble Bobble DS, Castlevania, Children of Mana, Japanese import, Electroplankton, Guilty Gear, Jump, Superstars, Kirby, Canvas Curse, Lunar, Dragon Song, Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time, Mario Hoops, 3-on-3, Mario Kart DS, Metro Prime Hunters. It's just so fun. Like, even in the early, I guess, even in the 2000s, you had people just making random websites like this on GeoCities and whatnot, where they just list the games they have. Like, it was probably more for him than anything else. Coming soon, US Nintendo DS system, US Nintendo DS. Oh my gosh, just reading this makes me want to collect every single system there is. Just to have it. Like, I want to have every single version, every single packaging. Like, I don't know why. You had to get another router for that? Do you guys remember the first time you called tech support and something wasn't working on your computer and they said, I need to get your permission to use your computer? And you literally signed on to something on the internet, like using, maybe you had a laptop and you had an Ethernet cable hooked into your laptop. Like, you didn't really have Wi-Fi yet, maybe not. And you would sign into something, you'd give them permission, and literally your mouse started moving. They were moving your mouse. They were in control of your computer. Somehow, like, psionically through satellite or however they do it, like, they could see your computer screen and do what needed to be done to fix your computer, whatever needed to be done. I'll never forget the first time that happened, and it freaked me out. I think getting my Nintendo DS, my internet set to WEP, was the second time that happened. But that was crazy. Hey, and Toast says, I remember that. Back then, Nintendo DS and DS Lite did not have support for WPA, only WEP, and so did the Wii. I think the Wii was like that too. Like, if you just wanted to download virtual console software, use the Wii shop, you could use WPA, but if you wanted to play Mario Kart online on the Wii, you had to set it to WEP, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're always like behind on that front. Like, as far as like getting to 4K, like they finally got to 4K with the Switch 2 and all that. It's funny. Yeah, I love the original Splatoon on the Wii U. I've tried to get into Splatoon 2 and 3, but I can't as much. There was something about like seeing the map on the gamepad on the Wii U and then moving around on the game, like that made sense to me. So I haven't really gotten into the new Splatoons. Anybody in here into Splatoon? Now, see, when you're on IRC, when it's loaded up and you get a message sent to you, there's no ping because you're looking at it. So there's no ping. But if, and I'm sure Burger Ping or Jason will send me a message on IRC, if they send me a message now, we should hear a ping. Let's try this other site, Infernal Game Crack. That's weird. Nothing's happening. We're still connected, right? We're connected to dial-up for less using an internal modem, 21.6K with a traditional landline phone. Woohoo! See? They sent me a message and you could hear it. What is the game I'm trying to think Splatoon is like? Yeah, okay, yeah. Black Ops, yeah. Yeah, it's like a kid version of Black Ops, but I like the kid version. I couldn't think of the game name. All I could type was Ops. It's like that game, Ops, you know, that game, Ops. Infernal Game Crack. Let's see what this is. Virtual Mall game, Wonder Pets game, Yu-Gi-Oh. Whoa, what is all this text? Copter game, navigation, jump to search, terms and conditions, sign to register, text larger, smaller, search, guardian.co.uk. Oh my gosh. Tennessee, Florida basketball game score? What? What is all this? I wonder if we can go, Let's see. Yeah, Splatoon. Yeah, Black Ops. Let's look it up on Alta Vista. Ooh, I got a message. Alta Vista, the most powerful guide to the old internet. Call of Duty dial-ups. Let's see. Okay. Alta Vista found 4,631 web pages. Goodness gracious. Black Ops by John Westcott. Black Ops Prologue. Beep. 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 I mean, not super old laptops, but they were pretty old. As you can see, I typed in the message there. Disclaimer, Nightwing and associated characters are the property of DC Comics. All other characters not originating in the minds of DC's assorted brain trusts and the Black Ops storyline itself are the property of the author. I don't know why reading this makes me want to play a Lego game. Like Lego Indiana Jones or Lego Star Wars or something. Man, the latest Lego Star Wars game that came out, the Skywalker Saga. Legit. I think it's fun. General Douglas Walker hated the rain, and it always put him in a very surly mood. On this night in a dark alley in Shanghai, the rain was pouring down in such torrents that Walker couldn't help but think of biblical stories such as Noah's Ark. It did seem as if God himself had opened up the skies and let loose sheets of never-ending rain on the earth. He thought of slowing the excess water from his raincoat, but what was the point? The rain showed no signs of abating, and it made him feel strangely apathetic. God, he hated the rain. Goodness gracious. Walker heard the sounds of the city not far away. He thought it strange that even in a city as large as Shanghai, with a population of over 13 million people, he could find a dark, secret rendezvous point like this alleyway. China was so overpopulated he used to feel very claustrophobic whenever he was in the country. Having been raised on a farm in Iowa, he was used to wide open spaces. But he had long ago left behind the open spaces of his youth and instead spent most of his time conducting secret meetings in places like this. Of course, these are the most basic tricks of his trade. He was like a cockroach that scurried to the darkest corner of the room when the lights came on. All for the greater good, he knew. The good, shiny, happy people needed someone to protect them from the unknown. Someone who would get his hands as dirty as necessary to get the job done. He knew he was that man. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Camman! 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 Oh, dude. That's awesome you're here. Thank you for being here, buddy. Cameron, what's up? How are you? Yeah, man, I'm doing this special 12 days of dial-up. Do you remember dial-up internet, Cameron? So stoked. I got 2 more days. Yes. I got tomorrow. Then yeah, Christmas Eve, and we might even do a special dial-up-mas. I'm thinking like around 10:30 a.m. just for a little bit. Just for a little bit, yeah. I want to do that though. Yeah, do you remember dial-up, Cameron? That's awesome. That is so cool. Okay. Yeah, so I actually still have a real landline home phone that's plugged into the wall. And I have this old computer. It's my wife's old computer. And it works. It works. I can go on dial-up internet. It's amazing. Yeah. So you get an extra special. It's 12 days of dial-up plus 12 days of dial-up plus. Yeah. So I'm gonna stream just for a tiny little bit on dial-up. Yeah, like kind of in that part of the morning, like after you open presents, but before you go to all your big parties with your family. Kind of in that mid space. I'm gonna try to do it. That's the plan anyway. Plan is to get up, open presents, stream for a couple hours, and then the family's coming over. Yep. And then hopefully we'll be streaming again for New Year's. Yeah. Cameron, really glad to have you, buddy. Really glad. Anyway, so this is Netscape Navigator 4.8. And we're just playing around. We're just finding stuff. Oh, I got a message on IRC. Oh, I wonder if this will go to YouTube. Not worth trying to, but that'd be fun. Illuminati. Oh, man. I'll never forget, Sleazy, how you loved the X-Files, and every time I was hanging out with you, we'd be watching the X-Files whenever it was on, man. That show was so creepy to me as a kid. But that was like, it's like a powerful memory, you know? Like, it's like, Illuminati. I know, I should be wearing my dial-up apron, my Santa apron. It's in the storage room. There's a storage room outside. It's in there. I haven't even washed it yet since our special festival we were at. Oh my gosh. 5 times 11 best episode. Yes, Feasty. Wait, are you talking about X-Files, I'm guessing? Files, Beastie Boys, and the Cranberries. Wait, should I look that up? Ugh, the Illuminati's decoded protocols of Zion. Ugh, that makes me mad. But I won't get into that because you can't talk about that on the internet. That's crazy though. That's the first thing that comes up, and that's the exact thing that I would think too. All the old faves, baby. Yes, yes. X-Files, Beastie Boys, and the Cranberries. Yep. Yeah, I thought we were so cool because like we knew the Beastie Boys' secret album, Paul's Boutique. Like that was not a popular album. You know, it was Time to License to Ill, and then nobody remembers Paul's Boutique, and then it's, you know, Time to Get Ill, or whatever the next big album was. But nobody remembers Paul's Boutique. Kill Switch, written by William Gibson. Look, see, it's definitely an Illuminati thing. The document contained no data. They don't want us to know what's inside of that one. This one right here, this page. Dude. I can't spell it right now. I can't even spell conspiracy correctly. Look at these pages. What is this page? Like, it's just dots. Alta Vista found 851 web pages. Technology Guy, did you just wake up? What's up, Technology Guy? How are you? Okay, let me think. It's... yeah, it's 7 over there. Let's see. Wait, no, it's... 6:15 a.m. No, it's 7:15 a.m. Oh, where you are, right, Technology Guy? It's 7:15 in the morning. Must be a bunch of Unicode characters. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. This could get me in trouble. The Illuminati conspiracy. Look, I'm just reading things I find on the internet, okay? Through dial-up. That's all I'm doing here. I'm not being any kind of bad influence or anything. Technology guy, I'm good, buddy. So glad you could be here, even for just a short amount of time. The Illuminati conspiracy. Are you on winter break now? By Internet Explorer. Hey, this is by Internet Explorer, so it must be legit. Square, 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 square. The search results, Canadian Toast. 1. Introduction. 2. The Germans. 3. The American intelligence. 4. The Christian and the Muslims. 5. The plan. Okay, look, this website knows what's going to happen. I'm telling you. Mahathir strike back. Oh my gosh, this is my theory of what caused the Asian crisis and its connection with the American role in an attempt to create the Armageddon. A few years ago, I read an article about Nostradamus, who were also known as the most leading prophecies. Okay, first off, we know this can't be right because his grammar is wrong. Right off the bat, incorrect grammar. Also known as the most leading prophecy predicting the future. Nostradamus, who lived 300 years ago, was a man who single-handedly responsible for the prediction of the death. See? Grammar. Incorrect punctuation and grammar. Do you know how to write a sentence? Of the death of King of England, the rise of Hitler in the World War II, and the destruction of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. One of his predictions about world chaos by the end of the 20th century. Aren't we in the 21st century now? I guess we are in world chaos, I guess. While many of his followers said that the chaos might refer to the nuclear war, it is still possible that the chaos might be caused by other factors, but still it was agreed by only 10% of Nostradamus' prediction went accurate. So that suggests a 90% probability the future may change, and it goes on and on and on and on. Huh. Oh my gosh. Dude. Crazy stuff. I can't say any of it out loud. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get out of that. Nothing but trouble, all this stuff. Microsoft and the Bavarian Illuminati. Why is Microsoft and Illuminati connected? Dang. No winter break until January 9th? KTB! What is that tiny little pyramid there? Is that... Are you... Oh my gosh. You're part of the Illuminati, aren't you, KTB? Oh my gosh. Document contain no data. The two seals of our doom. All right, I got to get out of this. I'm going to get in trouble. Look, we've received over 2 megabytes. Oh no, we've received over 3 megabytes. The win system thing is always a little bit behind, as you can see. Here we have 3.54 megabytes. Here it's 2.62. It's always a little bit behind. Oh my gosh, KTB, I knew it. No, not KTB. Oh my gosh, Feisty Winkle, your fam is Bavarian? I knew it. Every single person that's watching me on YouTube is really just part of the Illuminati. Oh my gosh. He is a part of it. Yeah, Jason, you're right. But you have some holidays, technology guy. Holidays with the Illuminati. The two seals of our doom. Few things in this life have held the attention of man successfully as that of a good mystery. How many times did we as young people pick up a Hardy Boys mystery? Does anybody else remember Hardy Boys in this room? I know you do, Lucas and Cameron, you might too. Pick up a Hardy Boys mystery or try to unravel the intricate web of mysterious, unexplainable clues with which Sherlock Holmes had to deal. And yet, for over 200 years, one of the greatest mysteries of all time has been staring us in the face. We wrestle with the mystery every day of our lives, without so much as giving it a passing thought. With its majestic wings mightily spread, I am referring to the great seals of the United States, found on the backside of the $1 bill of United States currency. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was thinking. Goodbye. All right, we're done with that. It's over. Back into the Matrix. Back into safety. Feisty. Am I supposed to believe you? Oh my gosh, there's this guy in the chat named PMTK that started watching us, and JotDot convinced me he was AI. I really thought the guy was AI for a little while. Oh my gosh. Hey. Hello? Oh, I thought I had stereo sound in my headphones for a second. Alright, let's see. What is this? If I click... Well... What is this? Super Mario RPGers Legacy? Yeah, KTB. That's what they all say. Yeah, Feisty. That's what they all say. Okay. Just gonna have to trust all of you that none of you are actually part of the Illuminati. Sorry, we couldn't find anything based on your query. Look it up. I'll look it up. Sunday you don't have school. Okay. So you'll be off next week. So probably after Dialupmus, technology guy, probably New Year's Eve I'll stream again. I'm thinking. I know you're hiding something, Feisty. Games. What is this, Windows? If I click on this. Yeah, Alta Vista said no results, so he isn't in the Illuminati. Okay. Technology guy, you're yapping. You are yapping, you yapper, you yapper. I'm just picking on you. I'm so glad you woke up and you saw that the stream was on. That's kind of a cool way to start your day. You wake up and see that the Dial-Up Chronicles show is on live. It's kind of a cool way to start your day. So I'm very happy you're here. Obviously. Top search results. Lexi and Mage's Dungeons, and look at that. They got Discord, become a patron. Sign our guest book. Thanks to the Internet Archive for saving the internet. Get the old net. Oh man, it's getting serious in here. When is Illuminati releasing GTA 6? Gap New Yorks. Better watch out. Yeah. Gap New York's is part of the mafia, boy. He's going to take the Illuminati out. Thanks, technology guy. Dungeons and Dragons. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Gold Rise page. Dungeons and Dragons funnies? Guys, I gotta use the little boy's room. I will be right back, okay? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere! I'll be right back! The document contained no data. Rosicrucians, the little boy's room is the Illuminati. Oh, man. Rosicrucians released their entire library to the public. It's kosher. It's like laws of the universe and stuff. Lonnie Edwards wrote a decent book on universal law. Okay. Excellent. Who's into Dungeons and Dragons here? I've never really gotten into it. My sister and her husband are really into it. This link doesn't exist. Okay, I'm ready to do some random stuff. Let's leave Netscape Navigator for now. I did enjoy trying Alta Vista though. Let's go to Retrozilla and look up some random sites on Wibby. Wibby.me. It surprised me. Wibby.me is a great search engine for older OS, for older operating systems. Do you claim to be Illuminati, Feisty? Are you one of those weirdos? Just kidding. Wibby. Oh man, one time I got a shout out on Wibby. I guess the guy on Wibby has seen my stream before or something, because one time I was on Wibby and it said on the Wibby homepage, check out the Dial-Up Chronicles. He's streaming right now. Wait, I'm getting a phone call from somebody in the chat, I think. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Bye. I can answer my phone now during the live stream because I used to use my phone as a webcam, but I stopped doing that because it was having a lot of issues, so I stopped that. The mountains of Austria. Today they enjoy eating sausage and shooting air rifles, and of course lots of beer. Oh, what is this? Antenna definitions? That's cool, Burger Ping, that you know about Wibby. I had never heard of Wibby till I guess 4 years ago or so. Okay, here's a random website for sure. Antenna definitions, antenna factor. Jason. Whoa. AF equals E over V. Bavaria was historically connected to Austria. I've been to Austria. One time I was in Austria for a choir trip. 20 years ago now. Over 20 years ago. KTB, I thought you meant the landline for a second. Half your family is Austrian. They left before World War II and were from Bavaria. The ones that ran the Christmas tree farm. The antenna factor is used by RF or EMC antenna engineers to describe the required electric field strength that produces 1 volt at the terminals of an antenna. Alternatively, the antenna factor concept specifies what the received voltage is in the presence of an electric field. It is defined mathematically as AF equals E over V. Technically, the above definition is a little ambiguous. For instance, if the terminals end of the antenna are short-circuited, the received voltage is always 0. So the antenna factor is not defined. Hence, the antenna factor has an implied impedance. No sign of Illuminati, huh, Feisty? As an implied impedance associated with the antenna terminals, most commonly 50 ohms. However, sometimes an open circuit antenna factor is discussed, which is the available voltage for an antenna with an open circuit. However, an open circuit blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, that was awesome. Let's go back to Wibby. It surprised me. Okay, rediscovering the small web. Most websites today are built like commercial products by professionals and marketeers, optimized to draw the largest audience, generate engagement, and convert. But there is also a smaller, less visible web designed by regular people to simply share their interests and hobbies with the world, a web that is unpolished, often quirky, but often also fun, creative, and interesting. God, there's a lot on this web page. Goodness gracious. Pomerol Satire, 25th May 2020. Authenticated by Let's Encrypt. Look at that NetStat go, boys. Sorry y'all can't see this right now. I messed it up. It's supposed to stay locked in here no matter what, but I did something to mess it up. I'll probably have to restart the computer. As you can see, it's working. Anyway, the small web. The small web. Every website redesign begins with inspiration. For this one, there were two. Anders' clean, readable website, which inspired the home page, and margin site, which reminded me just how fun the web can be. The colors, graphics, creative navigation, interesting ideas. The simple fact of clicking through the pages of someone's personal website in 2020 made me nostalgic of the web of the late 90s and early 2000s that I grew up with. Some of you have read my previous article, Against an Increasingly User-Hostile Web. In it, I argue that we are replacing... You're not a fan of eugenics, Feasty? What's wrong with you? Oh my gosh. In it, I argue that we are replacing an open web that connects and empowers with one that restricts and commoditizes people. What is that stuff on the right, KTV? I don't know. I have no idea. What is it? You're right. What is that stuff on the right? This is a site we should look at more later. Maybe. I knew it, Feasty. I knew it. Dang, 2 times. Oh yeah, if you go into a modern browser, you could see what that stuff is. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let me hit stop. This is going to glitch out. Whoa, what was that? Oh my gosh, you're quoting me. Oh gosh. I'm going to have to make a New Year's resolution. KTB. Now you can get me with anything. They'll be interviewing me one day. Did you not say on one of your live streams that you weren't a fan of eugenics? Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. I talked about how the modern web of surveillance, bloat, and walled gardens is at odds with the open web that I love. I was pleasantly surprised by how much the sentiment seemed to be shared by so many other people who emailed me, wrote responses on their own blog, and discussed it on online forums. Despite being 2.5 years old, that article rather disappointingly still reflects the state of the web today. But stumbling upon Merigen's site gave me hope. It led me down a rabbit hole of many other small websites made by people with all kinds of interests. Movies, aviation, music, art, computers. It reminded me that the creative, personal, fun web I grew up with is not a thing of the past. It's still here in 2020. Okay, so this is from 2020, I guess. It's not that long ago. You just have to know where to look, and that's true. My aim is not to convince you that everything was better in the past. It wasn't. You had Trojans, malware, endless pop-ups, terrible security practices, browser incompatibility, slow Java applets. No, technically, the modern web is more secure and more usable. This essay is my attempt to show you what the small and independent web can look like. Why it's different from the sites that dominate web traffic today, why it's worth exploring, and how easy it is for anyone to be a part of it. Let's go to Merigen's site. In an unscannable. The web is even worse today. Oh my gosh. Accept cookies or reject cookies. Try ordering an ODBC plug for your car and someone burns you cracked extreme. That includes 2 Trojans and ransomware, lol. Oh my gosh. This is getting out of hand. You guys have been a great audience tonight. Really, really thank y'all for being here tonight. I've been having a great time. We still got 3 more days of dial-up. We have 2 more days and then the final day of dial-up-mas. So I hope you'll be back tomorrow night as we continue our countdown of the 12 days of dial-up. It's going to be awesome. You want to come back because there's going to be more great websites to see, more dial-up action, more listening to dial-up modems trying to connect to the World Wide Web, more traditional landline phone nonsense. All kinds of cool stuff. So you definitely want to be here tomorrow night. Yeah, before I kept disconnecting on the streams. Yeah, Jason, it is working well. Really awesome. Yeah, I'm not disconnecting as much. You're right. 126 beers! Oh my gosh, I'll never forget one time. So we have a local beer here called a Beta beer. And one time I claimed it was a Beta beer day. And I literally bought like 12 or so packs of beer. And then I went to random people's houses that I knew and brought them beer. I was like, it's a Beta day. Here, have a drink. Here. It was crazy. It was really funny. Look at it work for this website. What's in the mini fridge? 126 beers. Another quote from Dial-Up Chronicles. Oh my gosh. There'll be so much dirt on me just by these streams. I have to do whatever the Illuminati says now. Hang on, I want to test something real quick. Oh yeah, y'all heard that. Okay. I don't know why. It's like coming delayed in my headphones for some reason, but it's not for y'all. That's so weird. I don't know why that is. Used to be able to buy entire pallets of Pabst Blue Ribbon I've got Pabst Blue dial-up on my mind. KTB. A toast to dial-up. I know. How do I find new music for the mod player, Jason? We need to figure that out. Assume no malice. Let's see. Okay. Some of the $2 wine had seeds in it. What? The corks would disintegrate. That's so funny. All right, guys, we are gonna call it tonight. I'm gonna let this page try to load for a little bit longer, and I might mess with it for a minute. But Southwest Texas State. Okay, cool. Party school. But we're gonna call it a night. I'm going to turn off my mic and camera, but I'm going to leave the computer on for a little bit. Let this interesting whatever website load for a little bit longer. Guys, I want to thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all have an amazing night. And please come back tomorrow because we have to continue our 12 days of dial-up. We have more to do. We have more work to do. We have more web surfing to do. More videos to play. Haven't really played many videos on dial-up during this session, so we're definitely going to work on that tomorrow. And we're going to be doing some great stuff. No way, dude. Pop some Adderall. Keep streaming. I know I should. It's just really getting started. It's like the first 2 hours is really just the start time. Hashtag keep streaming. I'll definitely be back tomorrow night, though. Probably around the same time. And where's your bong? It's in the modem when it tries to connect with 56K. Pop some Adderall. Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. No, but y'all make sure come back tomorrow night. Maybe like Dial-Up Eve will kind of go later. But we're gonna close out tonight. But thank y'all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Really do. I've really been enjoying this time, and I will see y'all tomorrow night.
knows Mrs. Hacker. How fast you can drive.
Today we'll be reading chapters 3, 4.
You can never win her over.
Let's do this. I'll do this.
Mrs. Hacker had no pet. But after a few days, there's no way to reach her.
No more flew out the Dutch window. I didn't do it.
Our only bridge was a substitute teacher.
Mrs. Hacker got you, there will be no help.
When things got rough,
I'll never get it.
you made us to do it.
Before
I got it.
I knew you could do it.
It's just looking inside and took a few good days. Our love is faster. It's been a year since we left now. And what we wanted is better.
We have to protect us. We were on the trail of the Fruitosaurus.
Look at the size of these crabs.
The legendary dinosaur that lived out scientist Funky. Getting close. You Funky dinosaur. You snatched some scientists. Friendly. They're the biggest sponges you ever saw. You're scientist sponges, dinosaurs.
Field trip. Seeing stuff. Stuff that's cool. Stuff that's really neat.
That's so cute.
Wild. Stuff to eat. It's a good time for the great things.
Want a bite?
Of McDonald's. Wednesday on CBS, The Bangles, Sting, Run DMC, The Judge, John Cougar Mellencamp, Stevie Nicks, Michael McDonald, U2, and more in an all-new holiday special. Santa Claus is rocking the town with Top of the Pop. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! A very special Christmas, Wednesday.
Cut the post-holiday blues loose with Footloose. Saturday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain. Next, it's musical magic with those California raisins. Caroling camels, waltzing walruses, and Herb and Rex on the all-new Playmation Christmas celebration.
Easy does it. The tree will get trimmed, the dinner will get cooked, and the gifts will get wrapped if you take your time instead of a drink or drugs. Remember, easy does it.
To learn more about the celebration of Christmas, the Library of Congress suggests these books: Celebrating Christmas Around the World by Herbert H. Wernicke, The Christmas Tree Book by Philip V. Snyder, and Guinness Book of Christmas, edited by Tom Hartman. These and many other informative books are waiting for you in your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
Have a Merry Melodies Christmas on Bugs Bunny's Looney Christmas Tale. Then, it's an all-new holiday special, Santa Bear's High-Flying Adventures, 2 Christmas Feast Thursday.
This is CBS.
Christmas means something just a little bit different to everyone. What does Christmas mean to you?
Candy canes. The smell of fruitcake cooking in the kitchen.
Sounds so.
My family and my closest friends. The time I bred and I thought we saw Santa Claus. I like Christmas ham. Christmas caroling.
What does Christmas mean to